And these kanji study streams, we got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N3 list. In case you don't know, that's halfway to the hardest test that you can take for the Japanese language proficiency test. If you don't know how to write kanji yet, head on over to jisho.org. That's JISHO.org. Learn you how to, write kanji. It's a good way to memorize new words and stuff. If in the course of today's lesson you see a kanji you do not know, write it down at least 10 times and say it out loud while you are writing it. If you see a word you don't know, but maybe it has kanji you already know, write that one down 3 to 5 times just to get a sense for the kanji in the new environment, inside the new word. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first word for today is going to be something. I have to look it up. The list is amorphous. It's written out, but it's amorphous. Our first word for the day is yane. 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 Yane is a roof. Not a roof, just a normal roof. Not a roof, but a roof. Just a roof. On the left side, we have our kanji for roof, oku or ya. On the right side, we have a brand new kanji with the radicals for good. Is that good? This is northeast on the right side. This is northeast. And on the left side, we have tree. So the northeast tree is a brand new kanji with kunyomi ne, onyomi kon, which means a root or a radical. So the roof's root is just the roof. It seems like the second one, ne or kon, is just a kind of a supervisor for this one on the left, the roof. It's the roof, like specifically the roof. Yane. Yane no ne is northeast tree. Northeast tree. Yane. So since I don't know this second kanji, I'm going to write it down 10 times. Saying ne or kon is a root or a radical. The big part to this study list that I don't end up saying on this stream enough is that outside of these lessons that I do with kind of everyone on stream, I'm also studying the previous words I've gone over every day a lot. So much so that some days I don't have time or energy really to go over new ones. In this last group I had, I think I only got like maybe half of them correct. In which case, I gotta take a breather for a second, catch up, and just remember all the old ones for a little bit. So if you get that way, I suggest you go over at least 100 other vocabulary words a day, and along with these 12 new ones you learn every day. And that's really kind of that's the cement of the study plan. It's not so much the going over 12 new ones a day and writing them down. It's the reviewing and making sure that you have all the old ones that you did down. So our first word for the day was yane, or roof. The roof's root is yane, or roof. Our second word for the day is kuru. Kuru. Here she is. Kuru. Kuru is to go mad. To get out of order. Go wrong, as in a plan, or to go crazy over something. Kuru. New radical here. Or new kanji here, I should say. We have a king on the right side. This is a king. And on the left side, we have, I think it's a claw. Let me double check that. 2, 3, 4. There it is, 94. Skidoo. 94 is a dog. It's not a claw, but it's a dog. This is a dog's master. A dog as master. This means so kunyomi kuru, onyomi is kyo. And this means lunatic, insane, crazy, or confused. And lunatic or insane is written as a dog as the master. A dog as the master is lunatic or insane. A dog as the master. Guru or kyo. Dog as the master is insane. Kyo. Dog as the master. If a dog is your master, you have gone insane or Guru. Guru des is to go insane. To go mad. Ane talk. 2 words. Number 3 for the day is Ana. Ana desu. Kunyomi Ana. Onyomi Ken. Ketsu. Ketsu. Ana or ketsu is a hole, an aperture, cave, or a den. You see this radical inside other kanji that we've already done, like suku, to get hungry or to grow empty, where it was a hole over the radical for e or e. But this radical itself is a hole. It's a roof with 2 legs. Or I kind of like to think of it as kind of perspective view, a hole looking down onto a roof. Ane is a hole. Here. Ane. Ana or ken is a hole. The roof over 8. If you think about when you're drawing it, the 2 legs are really the kanji for 8. Ana, hole, a cave, or Ana. Ana des. Ana or ketsu is a hole, an aperture, a cave, or a den. Ketsu. Number 4. Number 5 is going to be a cheek. Hole. 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 Kunyomi are hole. Okani hoho. Onyomi is kyo, another kyo. And this means your cheek, specifically your cheek. On the right side, we have a page or leaf, and on the left side, let's look up at that radical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strokes on it. Can't find it. If we can find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On standard for 1, 2. Hole or hole. Cheek. Yeah, there's no explanation for the radical on the left. Let's try and find it one more place and then we'll give up. On the left is to be wedged or inserted between, and on the right side we have a big shell. Or a page. Be inserted between a big page is a cheek. Think of your cheek in between the pages of a book, as if the book is hugging your cheeks. That's what I'm going to try and think of it as. Inserted between cheek. Ho, or kyo. Ho, kyo. Ho, or inserted in between pages of a book or a big shell. Ho, or ho. Ho, or is number 4. Number 5. Number 5 for the day is kigae. We know both of these kanji already. Gae. This is changing clothes. Or a change of clothes. On the left side, we have ki, which is a piece of clothing to wear to arrive, but a piece of clothing. And the second one, gae, is exchange or substitute. So when you're exchanging your clothes, it is a changing of clothes or a change of gae. Kigae. Change of gae. Oh. Kigae. Change of clothes. So since I know all the kanji in this one, I'm just writing it down 3 to 5 times to make sure I've got the new combo in my head. Kigae. Kigae is it. Kigae is change of clothes. Number 6. Number 6 is otsumame. Otsumami. Otsumami is a snack that you have with a drink. It can also be a side dish. Otsumami. Our other word for this or a side dish is okazu, but this one's otsumami. Specifically the snacks that go with the drink. Otsumami. Umami. Snack that you have at the drink or a side dish. Number 7 is a chojo. Chojo. We already know the kanji on the right side here. This is jo, ue, or to raise, or above. And this is the top, summit, or peak of something. On the left side, we have a tool next to a big shell. This is a brand new kanji. Chojo. Chojo no cho, which is kunyomi itadaki. Okani cho, as seen in the word today. Chojo no cho, which is a place on the head. Top of the head, summit, or the peak. It can also mean to receive something. This is, again, another one where this right kanji is really just kind of subordinate to the left one, which is a place on the head. The tool of the big shell. I think this kanji here is very often used when we're talking about something on the head. So think of the tool of the head as the summit or peak. Itadaki or cho. Itadaki or cho. Summit, top of the head, place on. Itadaki. Or itadaki. Cho or itadaki. Itadaki or cho. Dojo no cho for peak or the summit. Is the summit or peak or top. Number 8. Number 8 is nettai. Nettai. We've already studied both of these kanji in very different words. On the right side we have tai, as in keitai denwa no tai, which is a sash or a belt, something that you use to carry something with. And on the left side we have netsu, which is a fever. So the feverish sash or the feverish belt are the tropics. The feverish belt around the earth. Nettai are the tropics. Nettai. Nettai. Nettai or belt fever, belt of heat, heating the tropics. This one has a lot of strokes, so it's taking me a while to read. Right, I should say. Tropics. Is the belt of feverishness or the tropics. The hot belt around the world is nettai tropics. Number 9 for today is ranchi. Ranchi is lunch. Can also mean to launch a motorboat or ranch. Ranchi is lunch, a launch, or a motorboat. Ranchi. Number 10. That was an easy one. Number 10 is a riso. Riso. You know the kanji on the left. This is logic or an arrangement or reason. Riso means an ideal or ideals. With our brand new kanji here on the right side with the tree, an eye, and a heart. Let's see what these together mean. Kunyomi omou. Onyomi are so. Kani so. Which is a concept. Think, an idea, or a thought. So to kind of see a tree in your heart. Japanese people think of the heart as also kind of the mind, is kind of the heart, much like Western people do. So if you can think of a person picturing a tree with his eye in his heart. So he's picturing with his eye in his heart a tree. And that is a concept, a thought, or an ideal. And riso is a logical idea or thought. Which are your ideals? Riso. Riso no so. Picturing the tree or heart. Concept, thought, or... I guess we should think of this as a concept in particular, different from thought, since we've learned 3 other kanji that mean thought. So or soul. Omo, concept. Iso no so. Iso no so. Omo. Concept, an idea, or an ideal. One's ideal. So, number 11 for today. And our next one going to be Ayo. 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 This is 2 brand new kanji together, so let's go ahead and go with their definitions first, because we're going to need them to put together what the word is, I hope. Our first one, we have, I think, water. Water running over a roof of a tree. This is to Onyomi sakaeru. Onyomi is a, as used in this word, and this means to flourish, prosperity, honor, glory, or splendor. Sakaeru, or a. Sakaeru, or a. The water is... The tree is so prosperous that water has begun flowing not only under it, but also over it. Sakaeru, flourish, prosperity, honor, or glory. Splendor, not splendor. Splendor. Sakaeru, or... Sakaeru. Sakae. Flourish, prosperity, splendor, glory, or honor. Sakaeru, or Sakaeru. Sakaeru. And our next kanji, this guy here, has a sheep on top of 8. What was that radical? Tree next to... Shoot, what was that? Emono. Radical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that radical? Goodness. 3, 8. Yoi, or good. Yeah, it is goodness. So in this word, the sheep of 8 goodnesses is this kanji. Well, I guess these all together on the bottom here are eat. The goodness of a person is eating. So shoku, under a sheep. Kunyomi here is yashinau. Yashinau. Our onyomi is yo. This means to foster, to bring up, to rear, develop, or nurture. As in, to give a sheep food is to rear it or bring it up. Yo or yashinao. Shinao or yo. This word altogether is going to be a noun, so start thinking about what this could be. So we have A, which means splendor or prosperity or flourishing. Underneath it, we have yo or yashinao, to raise or bring up. So prospering and bringing it up. What's something that makes something else prosper as it gets raised? Real hard. It makes sense when you put yashinao or yo. Our first one was A. Sakaeru. A for prosperity and yo for raising together means nutrition or nourishment. Prosperity as you are growing up is a noun. Nutrition or nourishment. Eiyo desu. Eiyo. Number 12. Number 12 is jimoto. We've learned both of these kanji. On the left side we have earth, ji or chi. On the right side we have moto or gen, a beginning. Because jimoto is your home area or your hometown. It can also mean local. Jimoto. Jimoto desu is our last word of the day. Jimoto. Jimoto. Jimoto desu is your home area or local. Let's go back to the top and make sure we got all these down pat. Head out for the day. A roof. A root or a radical is yane. Yane. Or the roof. And its root. Radical, which trees goodness. Comes from a root. Yane. Number 2 is to go mad or to get out of order. That's when a dog is made the ruler. Or kuru. Kurui. Kuruteru. Let's look up I'm going to look up the conjugation for that one. Just real quick. I think it's kuruimasu. Kurutta. Kurutte. To the kuruimasu. Kuruimashita. Kuruimashite. Kuruinasai. Please get mad. Or go mad. Kuru. To get mad or go out of order. Next one is a hole, an aperture, a cave or den, which is an ana. Okani ketsu. Ana. Next is a cheek. Kyo. Ani hoho or hole. Which is, let's see, it was your cheeks stuck in between the pages of a book, right? Stuck in between pages of a book, or hole or kyo, a cheek. Number 5 is changing clothes or kigae. Kigae desu. Kigae. Kigae. Change of clothes. A snack you have with a side with a drink is an otsumami. Umami. Umami. Umami aru? Got any snacks? Umami are snacks. A top, a summit, or a peak is a jo. Nani jo. It's not a chojo. Oh, it is a chojo. The tool of a big shell. Something, the summit or head. Chojo. Chojo. Top, summit, or peak. Next is the tropics, which is the nettai, or the belt of heat. Belt of fever. Net for heat. Hive. Belt of tropics. Sugi wa lunch, launch, or ranch is all ranchi. Ranchi de. Sugi, ideal or ideals are. Oh, let's see if I can get this right. I remember the kanji, I think. Riso, that's right. Riso, the logical concepts are your ideal. So being the tree that you can see with your eye. Art is a goal. Ideal. Number 11 is nutrition or nourishment, with the left side being to prosper or flourish. Tree. Roof. Tree with water over the roof. A. And on the right side we have yo, which is to raise, to giving a sheep ayo, nutrition or nourishment. Ayo. Number 12 is the home area or hometown or local. This is your G. Local hometown is the earth of your origin, right? Your hometown. Jimoto. Jimoto is our last word. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry it's been a few days since I did this again. First thing that comes with this studying is doing lots and lots of review, and if your review game is not on point for you, probably a better idea not to learn. You get the old ones down. Thanks for watching tonight, and I hope you have a good one tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.